Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. Today in my recipe I'm going to show you how to make a classic North Indian curry, and that's the Aloo Mutter Ki Sabzi. It's a delicious spicy curry that's where the potatoes are cooked in and simmered in a spicy tomato gravy and topped with some fresh steamed green peas. It's delicious and I'm going to show you how to make it in a quick and simple way. To begin making the Aloo Mutter Ki Sabzi, into a pan I'm going to start cooking it right away. We'll add in some oil and we'll increase the heat so that the oil gets heated up. Okay, once the oil is heated up, we're going to add in some cumin seeds and allow it to crackle. Okay, we'll wait for it to crackle in just a few seconds. Now that the cumin seeds are crackling, I have an onion, garlic and a ginger paste ready. Just one medium-sized onion, 2 to 3 cloves of garlic and an inch piece of ginger, which I grounded into a fine paste. And I'm going to add it into the oil and stir fry it until you get a good aroma of the onion garlic paste and the raw smell has gone away. Usually takes about 3 to 4 minutes over medium heat for the raw smell to go away. So we'll just keep stir frying it until it gets a good aroma. We'll add all the spices straight away to the onion garlic so that when you add the spices to the onion garlic paste itself, the raw smell tends to go away and the masalas tend to get roasted well for the Aloo Matar Sabzi. That's the turmeric powder, this is the coriander powder, and this is the garam masala powder, right? And a pinch of red chili powder as well. Add it just to suit your taste. And just stir fry it into the onion garlic mixture and roast it for just a few seconds. Once the paste comes together, we can add the potatoes into it. I'm going to add just a little bit more oil after this. I'm going to add in the potatoes. We'll just drizzle a little more oil on the top. We'll sprinkle some salt and allow the potatoes to roast in this masala till it gets well coated, right? Just for a minute, that's it. I like to roast the potatoes in the masala so that the masala seep through it really well. Otherwise, if we add the tomatoes right into this, then the potato will taste bland. So it's good to always roast the potatoes in the masala before you add the tomato puree. Okay? So, and look at it. The potatoes are well coated. Give it another minute and we'll add in the tomato puree. Okay, we're ready to add the tomato puree now. I have some pre-made tomato puree. All I did was to take some tomatoes, put it in the pressure cooker and give it one whistle. As soon as the whistle was done, I removed it, allowed the tomatoes just to cool a little bit, peeled out the skin and then pureed it. And then I have my freshly cooked tomato puree, which is like ready to use in your gravies. And the gravies will take less than 10 minutes to make when you have this ready in your refrigerator. So I'm just going to go ahead and add this into, this is just great. I can smell great aromas coming through already from the masalas and the spices, and the fresh tomatoes have added a great gravy-like consistency to the curry, right? It's fantastic. I'm going to add a little bit of water to dilute the curry a little bit because it's aloo matar and you need to make it curry-like, so I'm just going to add a little bit more water. The onion garlic paste and the tomato puree usually thickens up and makes the gravy really thick. So that's it. So let's give this mixture a brisk boil, and I'm not yet ready to add the steamed peas as yet because I'm going to allow this mixture to simmer for about say at least 10 minutes so that all the spices and the masalas get well incorporated into the potatoes, right? So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to cover the pan and allow it to simmer for at least 10 minutes. After about 15 to 20 minutes of simmering, notice that the potatoes are well coated with the masala and the curry looks just perfect, has got the right consistency. If you like it a little more curryish, add a little more water, but this is just perfect. So now to this, I'm going to add the cooked, that is the steamed green peas, which I cooked along with a little bit of salt and a little bit of sugar to add to the taste, right? So I always like cooking the green peas with a little bit of salt and sugar so that it gets a nice sweetness if it's not fully in season, right? So this is just perfect, and then do give it a taste to make sure everything is right, and we'll finally add in the chopped coriander leaves and the Aloo Mutter Sabzi is ready. I hope you enjoyed watching the recipe of how to make the Aloo Mutter Ki Sabzi. Didn't you think it was simple? Well, just keep 3 ingredients ready, and that's the onion garlic paste, the tomato puree and the boiled potatoes, and your dinner will be done in just 30 minutes. So if you're going to be making this recipe and try it out, don't forget to share your feedback in the comments below, because I'll always be looking to hear back from you. Until then, until next time, happy cooking and healthy eating.